Good morning, and welcome to the Learning Center at East Central College. This presentation will demonstrate how to set up an APA paper in Google Docs. By the end of the presentation, you'll have a template saved that you can use for all of your future APA 7th edition papers. The first thing you'll need to do is set the font. Here, we're going to choose Times New Roman 12-point font up here. But I did want to add that with APA 7th edition, we are allowed to use more fonts, such as 11-point Georgia, 11-point Calibri, 11-point Arial, and 10-point Lucinda Sans Unicode. However, today I'm going to stick with our old trustworthy Times New Roman. So I'll click on Times New Roman. I'll go to the font size, and I'll put that to 12. Next, we're going to want to put in our page number. And just to add, APA 7th edition no longer requires a running head nor a shortened title for student papers unless your instructor specifies otherwise. So what we're going to do is go to Insert, and I'm going to scroll down to Page Numbers. And as you can see, I'm going to pick the first offering here that I'm hovering over, and I'm going to click that. And as you can see right here, our page number is in Times New Roman 12-point font. And it should stay that way. If it doesn't, we can always click back and alter it. Next, I'm going to click out of the header. And as we can see, our page number is there, and the subsequent pages will follow after that. Next, we want to set our spacing. So I'm going to go up to Format. I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to go down to Line Spacing, hover over it. If it were on single, or we'll go back to it, if it were on single, 1.1515, whatever it is, we always want double spaced in APA formatting. So we're going to click double. Next, I'm going to center the cursor, center align. As you can see, I'm going right here to center align for our title. You can hit your space, your return. You can space 3 or 4 times. We're in double space. I'm going to go ahead and hit 3 times. This is for APA formatting. 1, 2, 3. Next, I'm going to hit bold because we want our title to appear in bold. And as you can see, it's centered. And I'm going to go ahead and type our working title. Complete title of paper. Next, I'm going to hit return twice. 1, 2. I'm going to take off bold. And I'm going to enter the other elements that are required by APA. First, I want my name, middle initial. Next, I want the school or institution, which in this case would be East Central College. I would want the course name. We'll say Sociology 101 in this case, and we would want the name, say Introduction Sociology. Next, we want our instructor name, and we want to use their honorifics if they're a doctor, what they prefer to be referred to as, Mr. and Mrs., but we do want to include their honorifics like doctor. So let's just go ahead and make somebody up. We'll say Dr. Jane Doe. And finally, we want the due date of the assignment. Today is August 10th, so I'm going to type August 10, 2020. I'm going to hit return once more, and there you can see the basic idea for a title page. I'm going to go ahead and hit return until we get to our next page. And we will see that we have our number 2 right there and our subsequent pages to follow. We want to go ahead and retype our title for our first page. It's centered again. So we want to make sure it's in bold again for APA 7th edition. And I'm going to go ahead and retype complete title. And next, I'm going to enter in some headings, basic headings that APA uses. I'll hit return once, and we want to keep these in bold. And we're going to type introduction, discussion, and conclusion. And again, these are the basic headings that student papers and APA papers generally use. And you'll find them very helpful as you go through school and work through your APA papers. Next, I'm going to keep hitting return until we get to our third page. And as you can see, 3 is, of course, in the right corner for us. And we always want that aligned, all of those aligned the way they are. And here we're going to make a references page. So I am going to type references in bold, centered, and I'm going to hit return once. And again, everything is double spaced in APA. We're going to take bold off, click bold. We're going to left align. And here I want to show you how a hanging indent works in Google Docs. So I've already copied an entry for a reference page. So I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to go to paste. And as you can see, this is in no way how we want it right now. As far as hanging indent, it's in bold, but we're going to fix all of that. So I'm going to highlight all of this. We are in Times New Roman 12-point font. We want to take bold off, so I'll hit bold again. And there you can see, I'll click off it just for a moment. You can see it's in working shape, but we still need to do our hanging indent for each entry. So what I'm going to do is highlight it again. And I'm going to go to Format. I'm going to hover over line spacing, or pardon me, I'm going to hover over Align and Indent. And you can see I go left, center, right, justified, all the way down to indentation options. And I'm going to click on that. And as you can see under special indent, it says none. What I want to do is click that, click hanging, then click apply. And as you can see, we have a perfectly good working entry for our references page. And we would keep going in this fashion as we would with APA 7th edition. You would want to go in alphabetical order with your entries, but this is just a sample template that you can go ahead and we'll save it, and you'd always have this to use. So I'm going to go ahead and go back up here. APA 7th edition student paper. I'll hit return there. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Make a Copy. Okay. And there we have a template that we can always use for our APA 7th edition student papers. My name is Rafael Maurice. I'd like to thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, please come see us in the Learning Center with any APA questions or any other questions that we can help you with. Thank you so much. Have a good day.